Police officers of Reddit, what's the dumbest criminal you've ever arrested? I'm a patrol officer in a mid-sized city. Been on the job about 9 years. I've seen a lot of stupid, but this one still wins. Dispatch sends us to a convenience store at 11:40 p.m. Caller says, there's a guy robbing the place, but he's really bad at it. That's not something you hear every day. We head over. Lights are still on. Nobody screaming. No chaos. Just awkward tension. We walk in and there's this guy at the counter, mid-20s, hood up, holding a piece of paper. Not a gun, not a knife, a piece of notebook paper. He's aggressively pointing at it. The threat. The cashier looks relieved when we enter. The suspect turns around and goes, finally, they weren't taking me seriously. Excuse me? Turns out he was attempting to rob the store using a handwritten note. The note read, give me all the money or I will do something drastic. Something drastic. Sir, that is not a threat. That is a suggestion. It gets dumber. I ask him, what's your plan here? He says, well, I didn't want to scare anyone. You're robbing a store. Scaring people is unfortunately part of the job description. While I'm cuffing him, I ask, do you have any weapons on you? He says very confidently, no, but I have something better. Pause. What's better than a weapon? He pulls out a printed screenshot of the penal code, highlighted. He says, I researched it. If I don't display a weapon, it's a lesser charge. I just stared at him. He committed a felony and brought legal research with him. While we're walking him out, he asks, so am I still getting the money? I thought he was joking. He was not. He genuinely thought if he was polite enough, the store might still hand it over. At booking, we check his wallet. Inside was his driver's license, his debit card, and a receipt from that same store. 10 minutes earlier, he had bought a soda before attempting to rob it, used his own card. I later found out he represented himself in court, told the judge, I was testing the security response time. The judge asked if the store hired him. He said no. I've arrested dangerous people, violent people, smart criminals, but nothing beats a guy who buys a soda with his own debit card, returns 10 minutes later with a handwritten threat and highlighted legal research, and thinks that's a solid plan.